These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Militiaman article quote, the U.S. Federal Reserve adopts a new strategy towards Iraq. Quote, the U.S. Federal Reserve will not be able to wait forever. There are federal measures that occur at any moment. I think that's pretty heavy, you guys. This is where push comes to shove. There's clearly pressure happening now with the CBI and the U.S. Treasury. They can't wait forever. The federal measures that may occur at any moment is a shot across the bow to be ready. All right, moving on to Frank 26 article, quote, 15 trillion dinars raises controversy in the budget. Frank says Parliament tried to add 15 trillion dinars to the budget so they can steal it, but Sadani stopped it. All right, Ray Ren 98 says there's constant vigil for the dinar rate change. They are working throughout the night. Sandy Ingram says Iraq did not follow Kuwait's revalue path. The United States pulled back on financial support for Iraq's revalue shortly after the invasion was over. They made the decision that we're not in alignment with economic growth for Iraq. It's been 20 years and the currency still has not been revalued. We are learning more about why issues like the IMF will not support a currency adjustment until the county has more income streams outside the oil industry, implementing banking reform that ties into international banking standards and providing housing for the hundreds of thousands of people who have been misplaced due to decades of war, not to mention corruption. Right, Jeff article quote, planning announces completion of 5-year development plan from current year until 2028. What does this need? Funding. It needs budget monies. When you see a law of this caliber come forward, this is because this is the backbone to everything that's going to happen. This is the development plan for 5 years that's waiting for the rate to change. Budgets to be approved. This is telling you everything right there. This is your timing indicator to everything, the budget, the rate change, when they're going to open up the international world. This tells you the timing to everything you need to know. All right, lastly, Guru Mike Barra via Judy Byington. The word I have is that Thursday, the 25th, 2024, the U.S. Treasury told Iraq that if they didn't revalue their currency per the agreements immediately, UST would force the issue. Iraq responded that they were holding up because of concerns about smaller banks that they suspected were doing business with the Iranians. They determined that no RV funds make their way to Iran because the two countries are historic enemies. UST responded by seizing the 5 banks, consolidating them into a single manageable entity, and pushing the RV through. Saturday, 27th of July 2024, the Central Bank of Iraq made the announcements regarding this transaction. As far as I know, this is the last hurdle to the revaluation.